welcome to Pick Central, brought to you by DraftKings NFL Playoffs. Let's go. DraftKings Sportsbook, official sportsbook partner of the NFL. Makes every moment feel bigger. Shout out to them. I got my heart ripped out, but that $10,000 bonus bet was awesome. Streamed it on Saturday, and that's all thanks to DraftKings. Running back cuts through the line, a strip sack flips the field, a tight end hauls in the kind of touchdown grab you'll talk about for years. New customers bet just $5, and if that bet wins, you get $300 in bonus bets instantly. DraftKings Sportsbook, every drive, every play, every moment. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code PICKCENTRAL. That's code PICKCENTRAL to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Shout out to DraftKings. Meek got a $1,000 bonus bet from their live bet promo. The promos in the playoffs have been fantastic.
You got to keep an eye on the promos.
You really do. You got to keep them in check, too, because you got to know which ones to use when. All this, it's fantastic. We got to start with the game last night. It's freshest. Bears, Magic, you thought it was like, this is just a team of destiny. With
Death throws.
If you couldn't watch the game last night and you're watching on Gamecast and it says like Caleb Williams threw a 14-yard touchdown pass, you'd probably be like, what the fuck? And then you look at it like, wait, that wasn't 14 yards. What an incredible ending. Someone said it was like one of the best throws to end, like to tie a game, but also one of the worst defensive plays you'll ever see.
It was amazing there wasn't 8 guys in the end zone around that ball.
I couldn't figure out what the corner did.
He did get he pushed a little bit.
It's not OPI though.
No, not an OPI, but he pushed a little bit.
I don't think that when a guy pushes like that, if he did, gets that far away. It looked like he got pushed by a ghost.
No, it did.
Angels in the outfield.
It looked like he just was lost.
Sense.
I think he just thought there was no way he's throwing to it. I don't understand how there was only one-on-one with him.
The rest of the team.
And the cornerback with him.
The rest of the team doing.
And also with the biggest guy too. Like it's
That's
not like it was
afterwards he goes, yeah, I mean it was a size difference. That's
ginormous size difference. It was incredible.
You know what that play was? That was like Andy Chavez in the 2006 with the Mets when Game 7 he steals a home run, but they lose the game anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like no one's gonna remember that.
Oh, right.
It's all,
you remember that play, but
so good. I think it will be. It'll be the most memorable play of the game.
Oh, yeah. It's one of the greatest touches I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, but it's just tough to always, because you never really reference the loss, especially
they'll remember that. They'll be like the Caleb Williams fourth down, because especially that he's had so many of these in a row.
No,
there'll always be those.
Run will be remembered.
But always be those 3 words after, though.
If they had won the game, though, it becomes like, that's on a shirt.
Oh my God, that's one of the greatest.
It's like one of the greatest plays in Bears.
Because also
absolutely
win. It was also like the
kid from Carolina. Moving his hand, hitting that before Jenkins.
Yeah.
That 3 was unbelievable, too. It's one of the best.
Divisional.
Brandon's brought this up a million times. Yeah, Marcus Page. Brandon's brought this up a million times. Like the best play that doesn't really not count, but that gets over.
Julio Jones' catch against the Pats in the 20th.
Yeah.
No one talks about it. It's one of the greatest catches ever.
Yeah, but you forget because you don't reference losses, especially a divisional round loss. Like you're not going to be like, man, Bears fans might, but.
I think the corner got lost. I think he let up in the sense of he was playing it in front. I think he didn't think Caleb Williams could make the throw.
Yeah, I think he probably thought it was over.
He's rolling back. He threw it 50 yards plus in the air.
Bro, did you see the defensive?
His arm strength is really
on his heels.
Insane.
It truly is.
He threw it on his heels.
It truly is
crazy.
Like one of one.
Did you see the defensive lineman that was chasing after Caleb after he threw it? He just looked at the scoreboard, watching it happen, and he was just like, "Fuck."
The fucking phone footage
was sick. It looked like a
commercial.
It looked like a fake video.
It's crazy.
It was incredible.
I have a question that no one has asked, and I already know you're going to get mad. Why didn't the Bears go for 2?
First of all, second, real quick. Wait. Time out. Everyone's talking about that.
Yeah.
Everyone's asking about that. Yeah. Literally every single
I would not like it. I missed your go for it.
Even in real time.
In real time?
Everyone.
I can't believe that.
My whole timeline was filled, and I actually disagree with both of you.
You think they should have went to OT?
I actually think they made the right decision. I think that they were
team.
What?
They're not the better team.
Yeah, but they also made the right.
So
technically, right?
You took the fucking wind out of their. That team was devastated.
Right.
You could say your offense is tired from driving down.
They're exhausted.
But again, I tweeted it was 3 yards because for my entire life, I'm used to high school and college. It's 2 in the NFL. Got a ton of people dunking on me on that. It's, 6 of one, half dozen the other.
And Johnson can
2
come
yards,
sick play.
2 yards for the rest of your life.
But they
2 yards for
also
the rest of your life.
couldn't do that
defense
during the game.
Is their guts ripped out
On
You
the
think
goal
defense
line.
Is ready to line up again? Absolutely not.
No, but they were dumb on those short yardage. They kept running it over and over.
But that's another thing they've
Throw
gotten.
the fuck you
but they've
have
gotten
a guy
stopped.
who's insanely athletic. Like roll him.
I agree
out
with
and
you.
Let him
But
make
also-
I thought Ben Johnson called a horrible game.
I didn't love the game he called.
McVay was bad too, but I don't know.
But
They had
also-
all those plays like we're talking about right now. Like
Yeah.
nothing impressed me.
They
From
just
Ben
Can't
They
get
just
that
handed
mad
it
at the
off every
2-point
time.
conversion.
Caleb was great when
Because-
it mattered, but
Because he was also Caleb. We'll get to Caleb in a
He's up
second.
and down, but-
they also technically, I know the end result they lost 100%, but everything they needed happened in overtime. They got a 3 and out. They got the ball, and they were on the 50-yard line. So it's not like they made the wrong decision because I think with these new rules, going to overtime does help them because you're getting the ball at least once. No matter what.
Yeah.
And I think they also couldn't score on the goal line. They missed that 4th and 1 towards the end. Remember, when it was 3 minutes left?
That's how they got the ball back with 2 minutes.
Yeah, they missed that. I think that they're I think they were not that confident in it, and it did work because they were on the 50, and DJ Moore stopped running the route and he threw a pick. It was right there. They get 15 more yards. We're talking about the Bears winning the game.
But
I mean, they had
you
2
just
more
kind of
yards
made our
for the
point.
game.
It's exactly what I was going to
But
say.
again, it's
2 or 15.
it was still right there in front of them. I don't think it's that. I understand talking about it after the next day, but I still think that's not why they
I was
lost.
saying
the
it.
game.
I was saying though. I actually was in my friend's group chat saying 100% chance they go for 2.
Yeah,
in my mind it was
He's
in my
also-
mind, it
I
was
didn't feel like that
I
became a
couldn't
big narrative.
believe
especially with the Bears'
Oh,
history
no, it
with
was the
kicking.
biggest.
Everybody was?
The biggest. thing.
Everybody was really saying go for 2
truly
in the get-go.
no one.
I couldn't believe
all
it.
they could. All they
I
could
gasped
talk
when I
about.
saw the kick right there.
I didn't even consider they would kick it.
No.
To me, it was once it got under a minute, it was unless they scored 50 seconds left.
But you know what's
they scored
confusing?
under 20 seconds, I was like, they got to go for 2.
I
they have a
thought they
ti-
were going for 2.
Did they have a timeout, the Bears? Because
no.
maybe you do go off.
I don't
they
think
didn't.
so.
So maybe it is something to do with these
30
guys are
seconds
so
to come
tired.
up with a play. Yeah, you also didn't know if you were scoring on that play. It's really quick
might have
to
something
happen.
to
That's
do with
30 seconds to figure out
Because I
your best play.
I do typically subscribe to the defense is exhausted. Take advantage of them
But
right
to be
now.
fair, you should know your best play no matter what.
Well, no, they have they run
No, it's not
they have
about-
a bunch of 2-point plays.
No, they should know the
3
one.
yards plays.
They should know the one.
No,
Like,
I'm
it
more
comes
talking
down
about
to-
the Bears players exhausted from that play of
Yeah. It's
that
a
might have
lot,
played into it.
too. And again, I think they made they were still
Yeah.
okay. But the crazy thing is, he was very aggressive all game. That's why I thought he was definitely going for it. He missed it on 4th. I mean, he threw an interception on 4th down. He did miss it on 4th down. I don't know if they got one.
They scored their first touchdown was on 4th down.
The first one was.
They literally, that's why I didn't understand everyone
So they were 1 for
everyone
3.
dogging for it. I was like, they literally scored a touchdown going for it on 4th.
Well, he also missed
The end of the first quarter. Right?
Bears were,
Yeah, but-
Bears were
the
3
net of-
for 6 on 4th down.
If you get 1 touchdown or 2 field goals, 1 touchdown wins.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting conversation. But again, I don't think that's they still could have won it in overtime. Everyone else, and besides, I can't believe you didn't think anyone was talking about the 2-point conversion.
You thought I was going to get mad at you first.
He's the biggest go for it guy in the world.
I don't know. I also
I was mad they didn't go.
tweeted it, and then I wasn't really online forever or looking to get into debates, watching the game. But I don't know. I had some people jump in and be like, no, their short yardage sucks, and no, you can't do this. And then people are always saying the rule is at home, tie, on the road, go for the 2. I think if you
A lot of people do say
you're
that.
never gonna see a play again where the Rams have their guts ripped out like that. 2 yards, fucking go for it.
But also,
I really
that's
didn't
also what
think-
you could. What
Did they
you
talk
could
about
go
it?
into-
Did Dave talk about it this morning? Was that a debate today?
I didn't watch.
So that's what I'm saying. It didn't
I'm sure
feel like it
you
was.
did. I could actually almost guarantee they did. But also, at home, with you're saying you could also take all that momentum into overtime where they're already defeated. I still get both sides.
But they're the better.
See, I see. You get to regroup. Overtime, you're all right, now it's 50.
But they didn't though. It was 3 and out. It was quick. They were they had all of the momentum still.
But I'm saying, just if you really, to me, if you believe in your guy and you got a guy that's that athletic, you got one play to win the football game, that you need to pick up a couple yards. It just was shocking. He's so aggressive.
The second
all
most
year.
talked about thing in that game was the Devante Adams catch.
Yes.
Everyone's talking about it. It's not as clear as everyone's saying. I said it just because obviously I didn't even think about it. I was just tweeting, and
As you do.
as I do, as then all of a sudden I have 400 comments being mean to me. But like, it wasn't very similar, but it was similar.
It was similar.
Because he caught it. He didn't make a football move. I don't know what everyone's talking about this football move he made. He caught it, and then his knee went down, and then they ripped it out. And
So funny how
he
similar it was.
also caught it. It wasn't like he fumbled. It was like I hit the ground. The guy intercepted it, and it was quickly just like that was a catch. It's like, how is that not like, because like the other one, he never had possession. No, he did.
How do we still not know what a catch is?
It's since Des Bryant, I don't know how we haven't figured it out. Like, it's crazy. I don't think. Do you not think it was similar?
It was different to me. The difference was like it was more clear that Adams had possession. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Like, in terms
No, he had early. He had more possession.
because I think the thing with the Bills play was the Bills play so complicated because it's like in real time. I understand why you called it a pick. Like you just see the guy comes up with the ball. It's fast. And part of me even understands not overturning it because it's like, but at the same time, like, if you want to make Gundam had make the honest call, it was Cooks' ball. But I think it was tough to like that all went into it. This one I think it's different just because he kind of caught it and then went to a knee. Where Cooks, it was all in like one motion. Like Adams got to actually catch the football, then go to his knee.
Yeah.
So like he kind of made that active choice.
No, I get
I
exactly.
guess
what
that's
you mean.
like I don't know if that's a football move, but
Yeah, it's
like,
not
made a movement.
football move to me is like
Post-catch.
you tried to like juke someone out. You tried to you took a step. He didn't take a step.
Post catch.
He,
Like
he caught it and went like this is what he did, and
Yes,
then
yes.
hit a knee, and then he got it ripped out and intercepted. But Cooks, at least it was an all-in-one motion. I do understand what you mean, but it was just so similar where I'm like, that's like how baseball usually works. Like when the third baseman makes an error, he's getting the ball next. Of
course.
It's going right at him. Like that's football. It's like we're gonna see this soon again, and it's gonna be the opposite, and then everyone's gonna get upset.
Okay.
But with the Rams Bears, the Rams get through it.
Were you shocked how like affected by the cold they were? Because it stunned me.
Stafford's cheeks will look like they were gonna fall off.
Luka was running half speed. Like
I also
they
do
were
think that
so
I do
slow.
think that the snow. It's not even the cold. I think
Yeah.
the snow affected their routes
Or
a
like
lot.
getting their footing.
Yeah, like
Byron looked good.
because Puka's big on like after the catch. And
Yeah.
he could not do that with
Yeah.
it. And Kyron's the only one that has footing. Like even Devante.
I actually
What a
forgot
what a great
forgot
catch
he was
by
in the
him.
game.
Yeah, he had
He got hurt to start.
amazing catch in the overtime.
I feel like the Bears had a lot of plays where they were getting the ball and getting in space.
Yeah.
The side, like it didn't,
And that's where the home
Bears
field
had a lot
advantage
more.
happens. Like they've played in snow all the time. The Rams are not that used to it. But yeah, the Rams first drive they was like, okay, they're gonna beat the brakes off of them, and all of a sudden they would just stop the entire game.
Well, I don't understand why they stopped running the ball.
I don't either.
Like, because in the Bears, they're one thing, like, horrible at defending the run.
Mm-hmm.
Rams run the ball very well, have a very good on. Even got their stud guard back.
Yeah.
Which line was already good regardless. I just didn't understand why it felt like for like a quarter and a half, they just went away from the run.
Yeah,
I felt like the second quarter, third quarter, they just, like, didn't run the ball. And it was like, why?
and that's
Or
where
I guess third quarter, they did, like, they came out of half, and they ran it, and they scored.
yeah.
And I just didn't understand why they were throwing the ball on first down so much.
Bears were also getting home like crazy.
They were getting to
That's what I'm
Stafford
saying.
quick, getting
They
to
were getting
Stafford
a
quick.
push.
I also think that Caleb just was a little too up and down. Like he didn't play bad by any means, but like there was some like throws you're like that was bad. Stafford did not play well either.
Oh.
No.
Like that's where I'm not even just picking out like the Bears. It's also like how many times can you always be down in the fourth quarter? Like, can you just play good enough to be up in the fourth quarter instead of having the crazy magic? But you give the Bears credit. 22-1 still alive for me, which is nice. Also, I thought the Bears' defensive call when it was 3rd and 6 or whatever in overtime, all-out blitz was not the smartest with Matthew Stafford.
Read that.
Like he just like literally went. Swoop. It was the easiest read of all time.
Yep.
They
They
didn't
were
even like.
disguising it well all game.
They didn't disguise that one.
Didn't disguise that one.
And I was very confused by that play call. Like, you'd rather just do. I don't know. I understand trying to get home on him, but like, I didn't think that was the right play.
How great is Caleb Williams going to be?
I don't know. He has all the tools.
Like,
Massive. This is a massive.
I think his
end of the year for
confidence
him.
definitely helps him now.
he does things that I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do.
Yeah.
And, like, he's still so young. And his ceiling is about as high as maybe anybody in the NFL.
He's got to become a better pocket quarterback.
The ceiling.
That's it.
It's his physical traits are like unmatched.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The
combo
zip he has on
athletic
his
arm
balls are
strength.
crazy.
Arm strength, athleticism, like the way he's able to like evade. He's strong. Like, he's hard to guy to tackle.
Also, if you
should
ever
run more,
say
I feel
coaching doesn't matter, like there's an example right there.
What?
If you ever anyone that says a coaching doesn't matter, like getting a new coach, getting a good coach, that shows you everything. He was abysmal last year.
Football matters the most.
I know. I
think,
agree.
Like just the
1,000% agree.
so. I mean, a guy like him, like I mean, if he could ever get like refined, if he could get to a point where he can just like stay and like take a 3-step, 5-step, and just fire, and not have to like, but then also be able to do that when he needs to.
Yeah.
That's where he's
That's
where he's Patrick Mahomes.
That's what I'm saying. That's where he unlocks. He's
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
He just football is by far the most,
yeah, I don't even think it's close.
right? Like by far.
Coaching?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't
like
think it's close.
basketball is the least because one player can
Agreed.
kind of.
100%.
Great.
And baseball, it
I actually
matters,
think
but like
I think baseball
it's more
is
strategy. Like football, you unlock things out of guys.
yeah. You also need like baseball's also very individual, but like you also football you need all 11 guys on the side of the ball to do the right thing.
You also just see
Where
so many
that's
examples
coaching.
of bad coaches to like bad coaching situations. Then one player goes to the good team and he becomes really good. It's like, well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, like I think baseball does get less credit, but like if Juan Soto doesn't like the coach, he's still gonna bat 300 and play well.
But Bruce Bochy did change the Rangers.
No, it
Like,
definitely
you
helps.
can like see it.
pulling the right levers.
But,
I'm just saying there is some things of baseball, like football. Like we see it. There's some really good quarterbacks that are not good because of the coaching.
And systems can change things. Also defensively too. Football is
Yeah.
by far the most.
Well, there's more variables in other sports.
Yeah.
The teams are just bigger. There's just more going on.
Phenomenal season
the-
by the Bears, though.
More time to plan
Yeah,
for the
good
games,
season
too.
by the
You have a whole
Bears.
week to plan for a game.
It's the most strategic.
What a big year for them
Like,
next
it's
year.
a chess match.
I
out of-
saw that
Getting the first
they've got
place-
a lot of guys. Like,
Oh, yeah,
they
they're
have a
in cap
very
hell.
tricky cap situation.
Yeah, they're in cap hell. But
But I did see they have kind of what I talked about before, where they have like 3 or 4 guys that they can just like set. Like I think it was like Tooney, Moore, and like someone else. They could free up like 40 mil like that.
He's good.
Tooney's very good.
Tooney's
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to just move the tackle on a whim like that?
yeah,
Like it's Jared Verse.
Crazy.
Insane. That's something I talk about, like a winning guy. Like that's like you bring in a guy who's won multiple Super Bowls and multiple.
That's what I'm saying though. You let that guy go. That's you have to let him go to clear up space. That's
No, he's a guy. He's under contract. I think they're gonna. He's like a signing bonus. Like,
you revamp his
like,
contract.
turn his 2026 salary into signing bonus, which you can do. That's the thing I was saying to Clemmer the other day, where if you have a few guys who make like big money and like they're not going in, like Giants. I reference Andrew Thomas, like big contract guy, your pillar left tackle. He's clearly not getting cut.
Yeah.
You make if you're willing to invest in the team, which I think the Giants are, and like the Bears, we have a winner you're going to. You make Tooney's like whatever it is, like 15 mil, make it signing bonus. Moore's like similar thing, and bang, you got 30.
yeah. No,
Other
yeah.
They're
than-
gonna pay that money regardless.
Other than teams who win the Super Bowl, or or get to a Super Bowl, is it crazy to say that the Bears are a top 5 winner this season? I know that's going to sound
easily.
crazy
Yeah.
with the
Easily,
fucking.
yeah, easily.
I just want to make
Without
sure.
question.
Definitely.
Like,
They also proved that the fraudulent thing wasn't really true. Like they were in all these games.
Yeah, because I think obviously, like
Winning these
if the Pats get like take Super Bowl out of equation, we're all gonna figure it out. But like biggest winners, Pats took a massive step up now with
Yeah.
Drake May,
Yes.
like unbelievable. Seahawks for sure.
Yep.
If Darnold could string together 2 or 3 more years of this, Bears for sure. Broncos
That was a percent.
Broncos for sure.
It's an unfortunate break, but yeah.
Jags a little bit. Like, are they building?
Jags-
Yeah, Jags definitely.
Jags bigger than even Broncos, I'd say, in terms of like where they were
Yeah.
to where they are, obviously.
Anybody else in the NFC?
I mean, you could make a case but in the next tier for Panthers, just because they got a little
bit.
playoff experience. I
Definitely.
know it still had an
Sure.
8-9
I mean,
record.
they went
but, like,
toe to toe with the fucking Rams.
Yeah, I mean, so
But
like,
can we talk about the Rams? Because we give a lot of credit to the Bears, but it's like the Rams did pull it out. They're now back again in the NFC Championship, where they've been the past 3 or 4 years, I think.
Familiar foe, someone they know very well. Too.
Yeah, someone they know very well.
Last year was divisional, technically. They just lost. They just played the Eagles the closest.
Oh yeah. Wait,
It was technically divisional. The Commanders were in the NFC Championship, but they just
Yeah,
won
what's
by 1,000.
McVay's? What's
they
McVay's?
haven't
deal
actually
for
been
that?
this far already since 2021.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, the year before that, they had the shitty year. They got Stafford got hurt.
Yeah.
What's McVay's playoff run? So now it's conference championship at least this year. Last year was
playoffs-
divisional.
His
Going backwards.
They also missed the playoffs entirely one year.
his resume though
The year
is
Stafford got hurt, they were
was-
bad.
Next year they lost in the wild card after that,
They were bad.
and then they made the divisional.
yeah. But the Rams pull that out.
Won a Super
The
Bowl.
defense.
Oh, they
for
lost to the Lions.
the Rams defense. That was the most impressive.
Yes.
That was
By 1 point.
they needed a performance like that big time, especially with the offense taking a step back.
100%.
And their defense had really been like not playing well the last
Right, that's what I'm saying. They had to step
really-
up. It was almost everyone's confused, like where did this team go? Because the early stretches of the season, you looked at the Rams like where are the flaws?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the defense became the flaws. Defense stepped up here. Was it Duran and Carl? Like
Which also gives them a ton of confidence going in next week. Like they are okay. We didn't even play well. They literally haven't. To be fair,
Kobe Durant.
the Rams have not played well the past 2 games. They have not played up to their potential
Offense, not even- no.
in the playoffs so far. So like if they could put it together, but that's a big if. Next game I'm gonna go to is the Foley. How you doing? You okay?
No.
No, yeah, it's brutal. McDermott is fired. Bills insane game, literally insane game. The Bills beat the Bills, by the way. They beat themselves that game.
For this to be the first game of the weekend, it was like holy shit.
The playoffs have been incredible.
They were somehow in the second half they were down 13 and then also gave the game away.
Yeah.
How do you do that? in
Listen,
one
you have
half?
5 turnovers. You're not going to win a football game. But like that shows how good
And the defense made big stops.
big stops.
Like that turnover coming out of the half, the fact that they held them to 3 and not 7
Yeah.
was I thought that was the game.
Does anyone know how Bo Nix got hurt?
yeah.
I know they're showing the footage.
It was on the run.
his
On the
left.
he
He
ran.
Walks all like
he
Wait,
kind
he's
of
very
and they're
Jumped
saying
to it
it's
first.
the second
you
to last
see-
play was the kneel, like the
No,
whole.
not the kneel. The play
No.
before
Yeah, it's
that.
play
It's the
before.
throw. It's the
It was-
play before the defensive pass interference.
It was a
He
designed
walks
run.
off on his own fucking power.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Adrenaline, though.
it's adrenaline.
and it's freezing out. Like he didn't
You
break.
can see him on the sideline
Threw
though.
me off the most. Like he should be laying.
Rico, you
Crazy,
you
yeah.
see him on the sideline like he's in agony.
Yeah.
Did you watch
when
the
they won, he
interview?
wasn't
The
excited.
interview.
Oh my
The interview. She was like, "Is your knee okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll be fine." Like obviously, it's sad,
She knew
but, like,
something was up.
Yeah,
Casey Wilson.
but again, you need to apologize.
He was good.
He's been like he won them the game there.
good.
He was good.
He was good.
Say Bo Nix is good.
Bonix had a good game.
Oh,
Bonix good.
Bob.
Bonix good.
Hubs,
It
that's what you fought.
sucks he can't win the Super Bowl.
Oh my!
So I thought you should have fought harder. If I were you, I would have played the PI's card.
He
The throw,
The
the,
PI
touchdown, no,
the
the
PI
touchdown throw was
the one that
He
he
made some incredible
when
things.
he went down the field to
That's the
score a
thing.
touchdown.
That's the
when
whole
they're
thing was
down.
deep ball throws like he hasn't made all year. He made them in that game. Like that, the touchdown to that was
He's had a pretty
He made
good
a
year.
few.
what?
I mean, the one in the
I
first
so,
round.
Right, yeah.
no,
Right, yeah.
dude,
Humphrey was
there's
great.
nothing
He
to
made a
say.
few.
There's
He
nothing
made
to
a few
say.
good
Had a great year.
Really good ones.
Broncos, but the Bills again. There's Josh Allen made too many mistakes, but also is the reason why they were in it
First
at
time
all.
it felt like he lost them the game in the playoffs.
I said this. Me and Foley took the elevator up together. The poor bastard. He agreed with me. I think the Jags are the best team in the AFC.
No,
I think they are.
Oh,
I mean, that's just
the
a-
Bills should have.
I think they are.
The Bills should have
It's a
lost to
shame.
the
I think they-
Jaguars.
but they
think they
but
are.
they didn't.
I know.
What?
There's a crazy concept. You can lose to teams you're better.
They
you're
were
than.
better
Yeah,
than
but
the
that doesn't
Broncos.
mean that. Like, I think the Patriots are still better than
would
them.
put
I
the
think the
Pats
Broncos
above
are still
them.
better than them.
They did smash the Broncos.
I put the Pats
But
above them.
you just said it doesn't mean that you can't just switch.
Well,
It doesn't mean that the better team can lose.
I used your own argument against you.
I just used your own argument against you.
well, no.
I think,
Oh, yes, I did.
Well, no, you did it first, though.
You think
I
Harbaugh?
No.
used that
I
argument.
just used it
I actually
against
went,
you.
I went against the argument.
No,
And then you used
you
it, I
just
used it back
used
at you.
it against me.
I'm right.
How?
Oh, I'm just enjoying this back and forth.
Oh, he's not saying you're right.
I didn't. You
switched up
said-
so fast.
No, you said it.
No, I
I
didn't.
said it back to you.
No, I didn't. You did.
I didn't bring. I said they were the better team without beating them.
No.
you
I
brought
said
up
the
that
Bills. I said the Bills beat them. You said, well, it's a thing where not the better team always wins.
Correct.
And then I said the Broncos are better.
You said the Bills beat them, and I countered that.
Yes, and then I said the Broncos better. Well, you said they
And
beat
then
them
so I
by
flipped it,
30,
and I flipped
and
it
then
back on you.
I flipped on you.
I flipped it on you because I was like, well, the Jags just
Yeah,
smashed
you
Denver.
flipped nothing. Let me talk.
You hold on.
Flip nothing.
All right, go ahead. Speak up.
No, the Jags. Just because Ev said the Jags could win the Super Bowl and they lost a wild card, we're sitting here talking about the best team.
I
Is
think the most complete
absolutely
side.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I don't think it's that stupid.
It's pretty stupid.
No.
Losing a wild card round at home.
Well, I mean, you got to play. They lost to the Bills. They had a tough break.
And the Bills lost to the Broncos.
The Bills are better.
But I think the Jags were better than the Bills. But then I thought the Bills were better than the Broncos, and the Jags are better than the Broncos.
And the Jags are better than Pats.
I think they are.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we won't get to see that. We didn't get to see them play.
Yeah, because they lost.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But the Bills, that's tough. They fire McDermott. I honestly would hate to be a head coach because he is like, I think I saw something like 80-something and 30 with Josh Allen. Something crazy. Or in his 10, whatever it was.
No, it's nuts. He has a 662 winning percentage lifetime.
And
like he's
just like also like the worst. Like there's some like if you look at the past years in the playoffs, it's like some of the worst losses like possible at the last second too.
Oh, brutal. He's won 11 or more games the last 6 seasons. That's hard to do.
Won the division 5 times.
But the division's been very weak.
It's hard to do. 11 or more every year?
Yeah, but the division's been it's been a very, very bad division lately.
That's not fair.
I think it is.
They're still doing it.
Harbaugh regrets.
They lose because of him.
I actually don't. I don't think
I'm not saying he
gets out-coached all the time in the playoffs.
I don't think Harbaugh regrets it at all because he would have no control on that team. He can do.
I don't know if they wanted him.
He can do whatever. He can kill a man on the Giants and still be doing.
Yeah, but you look at a guy like going into a position where are you more ready to win?
Oh, there. But you know, they have a hands-on owner too.
He's like 20 years into his career, like or more than that. Like he just wants control of a team, and now he has full control of a young team.
There's also no telling the Bills wanted him. They beat him in the playoffs. Why do I want that guy?
Who do you want, Foley?
That's true. I guess
The leading candidate is Clint Kubiak.
Yeah,
that's what I've heard like other people say in Bills.
Would you want Dable? That's what Ev was.
There seems to be a lot of smoke.
He kind of blew
there.
a lot of games at the end. I don't know.
He's a horrible coach.
A ton of games.
Just letting you know
It's just because Josh likes him.
But anyway, Foley, I could put you at head coach,
Might be enough, though.
and the Bills will win. The Bills will be in the playoffs. Like it's Josh Allen. It's Josh Allen's team. That's why you get a coach like I think McDermott does. I don't know. It's tough to fire a guy like if Cooks catches that, is he staying?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Of course.
Like that's where I'm like I get moving on, but I also don't get not moving on from the GM.
Oh, I saw since Josh Allen was drafted, we've only drafted 2 Pro Bowlers, James Cook and Dawson Knox.
Yeah.
And Dawson Knox is like a top 25 tight. Like he's not even a great.
Yeah, and you also like the past 3 years, you're only drafted 2 wide receivers, and one was Keon Coleman, and one of the ones like a 7th rounder.
gotta go get wide receivers. It's not talked about enough that in the 70s, Pittsburgh Steelers drafted, I think, 5 Hall of Famers in the same draft.
That's why they won 4 Super Bowls that decade. It was just crazy.
But
5 Hall of Famers in the same draft.
That in the Cowboys draft with Jimmy Johnson. You look at those drafts, like how is this possible?
What'd you say?
I think Brandon Beane does one more draft and then they get rid of him. That's what they did last time.
But at this point, I'd rather be a GM.
Wouldn't that be nuts though to like allow the GM to hire the next coach?
I know.
That's what they did last time. Doug Whaley was the GM, hired McDermott, did that draft, and then Beane came in.
It's crazy.
Like the Jets do it all the time, Hubs. It's so infuriating. You have a lame duck GM hiring the coach. It's so stupid.
10 coaches got fired this year.
Nuts.
10, and
Including some big names.
2 of them were in the playoffs.
Did Arizona fire their guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Yeah. I
Tomlin,
think
McDermott, Harbaugh. Those are big names.
I think the Raiders should McDermott. That's where I think he should go to.
Raiders?
Yeah.
I like
are they
that a
gonna
lot, actually.
First pick.
It's true. Not the worst idea, Marty.
Thanks.
I kind of think he goes to the Browns, though. I feel like he's just like that Midwestern defense. The defense is already there.
But if his whole thing is he's a quarterback whisperer.
I think the Browns are going to hire an offensive guy.
They love that
They
the
love
young kid
Schwartz.
from the Jet.
And they love Schwartz, and I think they want to keep Schwartz as DC, and you can't really do that if you hire a defensive head coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll. So that's what 3 Super Bowl winning coaches lost their jobs, and McDermott.
Yeah. No, it's
crazy.
crazy. And again, like I don't understand how the GMs get to stay. Like Joe Shane getting to stay, and then you get also this guy Beane getting to stay. It's crazy.
Did the Dolphins move on from the GM?
Yeah,
Okay.
they did before McDaniel.
Okay.
He got fired like mid-season.
Okay. Just make
What
sure.
about him there? No. Can't win
I
goals.
think
You can't-
I think
you can't
Halfman's
win in
gonna
the
go
cold.
there.
Yeah, I don't like him in a cold spot.
Well, I mean, like he's not playing.
No, I don't like it. I still don't like
He
the
just
imagery.
looks way too cold all the
McDaniel,
time.
you're
Yeah.
saying. Oh, I thought you were saying McDermott to the Dolphins.
No.
People are saying Tomlin. I don't like Tomlin. I
He
feel
won't
like that's
coach.
He's not going to coach.
He's not coaching this year. Yeah.
I would if I was him. I would do it.
Oh,
but
I think if he got the
this
opportunity, he
stable.
would coach the
Fucking
Bills.
smoke to Buffalo.
We talked about it. Like we just talked about it. Sorry. Why don't you just put those on?
'Cause I didn't think he was going to come in there.
I mean, he's a Bills fan.
We also talked about it like us.
Us,
You
yeah.
didn't just need the
I
headphones.
like the hoodie though. Positive vibes only. That's not the hoodie I expect from you. I like that.
Is that what you think of with Rico?
Yes.
You don't try.
You trying to have positive
I don't know
vibes.
about try.
I wake up. I try to not let anything bother me. Be positive. And then things bother me. That's off the rails.
Bosco fell down the stairs this weekend.
You fell down the stairs. You always falling down.
How many stairs?
You fell down before.
He's fallen down the stairs.
fallen
so
down
many
way
times.
too much
He
in those
goes.
stairs.
He goes tough stairs.
5?
What's going on?
4 or 5 stairs.
Yeah.
So you slid, tumbled.
It took a cut, like a.
Rico.
It was worse.
It's a pretty small.
The bump
healer.
on the ass hurts. Bump on the ass hurts.
Are you not using the banister?
You not holding on?
You gotta use the banister now. You fall too much.
What was the reason for the fall?
No banister.
You put a banister in?
You got
Out of
naked
space.
stairs. You got to put some railing on
I
it.
get.
That's dangerous.
It's hard to describe. It's like
Can you take a picture from me later?
Mm.
I'd like to see it.
hard
That's,
to describe.
you could have fell off the stairs.
There's a base. There's a wall going down, and then once you get down, you're kind of low enough. But then you got to duck your head. It's a
Yep,
whole
yep.
fucking process.
You gotta be more careful. You fall on the stairs all the time.
Not all the time.
You've fallen.
Fall all the time, Rico.
I haven't fallen down the stairs
No, in fucking years.
in my life.
I think that
Maybe once.
If anything, it's a quick stumble and you catch yourself. You don't
Yes.
fall.
You're always supposed to fall once a year. Everyone
Yeah, you
falls
do-
once.
I always have
yeah.
that in my head when it's icy. I don't like that.
Yeah, me
I almost
too.
fell today on the ice. I caught myself.
You almost should have done it just to get it over with for the year.
I caught myself. Didn't you? How you catch stuff?
Wait, there was icy on this.
Worse?
My walk was fine.
Oh no, it was icy near me
It was no. It's just from the subway. Here is ice.
Now I got to think about on the way home.
because it's.
Oh
Getting,
no, it's bad.
because it's
I had
getting.
no
It's like the black ice.
Because
thing.
the sun's out today, so it's melting some of it. So it's.
But
like,
then if it's not in the sun, then it's
Yeah.
still light. It's bad.
It's gonna be a bad week.
But yeah, Broncos win. Again, same thing as the what happened with the Bears. Like the Bills was 3-and-out, right? 3-and-out, punt, Broncos interception, right?
You're confusing me with words. What are
What?
you saying? How OT started?
Yeah, it was 3-and-out.
Broncos 3 and
Broncos?
out. Then Allen pick. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then
Both teams that kicked lost or won.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. I'm confusing myself.
no, because
Broncos
Bears,
had
Both
Bears.
teams that received one.
Yeah.
yeah, because Bears kicked.
Is that the strategy for this?
Because you want it, if they score a touchdown first, you want to get last lecks. Because then no matter what, like if they score,
You should know what you're walking
get the
into.
ball, yeah.
Right.
But
I was
yeah,
thinking the tired defense thing.
that really the Bills not winning really sucks because we have Jarrett Stidham now.
I don't think it sucks as much if Bo Nix is fine.
Well, yeah, that's what I just said.
You said because we have Stidham. All right, yeah. fine.
Why do we have Stidham?
Come on, that one I got. I just said.
Well, no. All right. We said it. The juiciest matchup was Bills Patriots.
1,000%.
Definitely.
A pretty juicy matchup is Denver Patriots at full strength.
I would have been fine with it. I would have been fine with the
Stidham thing
Broncos.
is, I gotta be the line is fucking
It makes you think
super
Stidham
weird.
might
I
have
text
some
all
like
when
the
it was
Broncos.
4.5.
I know.
I text all my buddies in Massachusetts. I go rat. Like that's weird.
I like the
It
Broncos.
makes you think that Stidham, they're going to have something, they think they're okay.
The second that Peyton said Stiddy will be fine, I was like, oh, Stiddy. I was like, Peyton knows something.
Also, shout out
He
Danucci.
knows something we
He's a
don't.
pretty highly paid backup.
I actually thought.
played a little bit.
I actually thought Peyton.
He's never thrown a touchdown pass.
he did a.
He also hasn't played in 3
No,
years.
he's thrown one.
Has he?
I
On
think
the
it's-
Raiders, he threw one because I've been watching.
Maybe the stat I saw was he's never thrown a playoff
Brock-
touchdown pass.
Or maybe with the Broncos.
The
yeah.
Broncos were
I saw
actually.
stats saying like 0 touchdown.
You know what's funny?
No, hold on, because I saw some stats saying like Gunnar Oslowski had thrown more touchdown passes. Than
He's thrown, so he's 8 touchdowns, 8 picks.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it was playoffs.
I actually know a funny stat. The Broncos were the only team going into the playoffs that did not have their backup quarterback play once. Every team in the NFL had their backup
God,
quarterback
play at all.
throw.
This also scares me. Friend of ours already loves Denver.
I like Denver,
Denver
too. To be
immediately,
honest.
it made sense. They're going to be at home getting points, a really good defense.
The Patriots have not
makes sense.
like looked.
Also, Pats have a very
great.
bad history in Denver.
Oh yeah.
do. It's hard to play
They've
there.
lost the last.
And let me tell you something. If
very hard to play
it's
that.
Jared
No, that's
Stidham,
not with May, but
if it's Jared Stidham against Sam Darnold in the Super Bowl, it is going to be tough. I was watching so many. Unfortunately, I somehow got Jared Stidham highlight tapes on my TikTok. Like,
I got to get on.
reels. Oh my God!
Convince me.
He did some on the Raiders. I think he was on the Raiders. It was incredible.
Convince me.
Like I'm already convinced. It doesn't.
I'll say this: he's got a good name.
And
Stidham.
I actually
want to believe in. I wanted to believe in him like when he came into the NFL. It's just,
I actually want to give Sean Payton some credit. Like, it is like no distractions for the Broncos. It was like, this is our guy. We're not, because at first thing, even your guys' first questions, like, are they going to call someone?
Breeze.
Are they going to call like
Drew Brees.
or
before-
Philip Rivers goes there?
You
can't
have him.
can't do him, but you could do Drew Brees.
You can't fucking hire. You can't bring somebody in.
Could you imagine, by the way?
No, I agree, but like if they didn't right then say, he's like, Stiddy's ready, this, like, I think it was a really professional thing to be like, this is our guy, doesn't matter, go.
You have to go with your guy.
Oh yeah. Could
But
you
some
imagine
people-
though? This was the one time they
You might look like idiots, but you have to go with your guy.
Yeah.
This is Kaepernick
Or
time.
it's Cam Newton.
He's at home like, wait, what? Me?
Cam Newton goes to the team that beat him in the Super Bowl.
That Florio threw Cam out too.
Yeah. But
Tom Brady versus the Patriots
my God,
would be
Brady.
incredible.
Oh my God.
that'd be incredible.
That would be unbelievable.
He would never do it.
We know.
Well, he's also an owner of the
Right,
Raiders,
yeah,
so that
hard.
Yeah.
really
I
hard.
wouldn't do it.
A lot would have to happen in the next few
It
days.
just sucks so much Bo Nix got hurt. Like, it really fucking sucks.
It takes the wind out of the game.
The
It would have
Patriots,
been 1 versus 2.
and the Patriots, like, now if the Patriots lose, it's like, it's brutal for them. But they're
I'll say
back.
this also, like, if that's a brutal Super Bowl potentially too.
I know this. I
Denver
said
sitting in there with
I
and
said
for 2
Dart-
weeks we're talking about
Imagine-
Denver, which is not the sexiest team in the world, but Stidham.
it's Denver.
That's what we're trying to sell on media day.
Seattle is horrible.
Denver, Seattle is
I'll say
like-
this: it's kind of tough for New England to prepare for Stidham. You don't really have much to look at.
Even
Yeah.
Denver Rams has no like. What would the Rams be?
The only was
Stidham?
Stidham, though.
Rams
Stidham was
at
a
least
Patriot.
have
7,
Rams
10?
at least have like
What would you lay? I'd lay 9.5.
the Rams at
line
least
would be
have like
probably
the
8.5.
MVP. Like the Seahawks are. I mean, it's just
I know,
two
but-
defensive teams that are like.
They might have stuff on him though from before. They
Um,
drafted him and everything. He was there for a couple of years. They might.
He did
There's
play.
people there. There's people in New
He's
England that
played-
have stuff on
He's
him.
played, yeah. Like, he's played games.
Patriots Rams would be what? 3?
I know.
Patriots Rams would be 3. Patriots Seattle would be 2, right? In terms of volume of how many times they met in the Super Bowl.
yeah, I think so.
Patriots beat the Rams in the Classic in 01, and then beat them again in the 13
This would be the third
13-3, like whatever.
Talk Josh Allen.
Before we talk about Josh Allen, out on the course there, the PGA Tour's best players, but in the arena of their prime time, and Season 2 of TGL presented by Sofi is back with lights, camera, action. I'm talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. This sport just hits different under the lights. Tune in Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, only on ESPN and the ESPN app. It's Tiger Woods again with his squad, Max Homa, Kevin Kisner, and Bhatia takes on Colin Morikawa, Justin Rose, and Sahith Theegala. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up, it's golf. Shout out to TGL. Always a good Tuesday night. Get your little sports fix. Yeah, Josh Allen's crying in the locker room. It just shows how much, like, all his other guys cried too when they heard about him crying, which is how much how much they love this
He's
guy.
beloved in that.
And people are the worst, and they're like going to say like we have to have the conversation about Josh Allen. I don't care. Like, and Ev said it's too, where it's like he's 28 years old. Like, people don't get their first one for a while. And second, this to me was one of his worst Bills teams surrounded by him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just don't at all buy into this was his like best
No.
only shot just because Mahomes.
No, but it's a missed opportunity, no doubt.
100%.
It's a
Even
big
few
missed
missed
opportunity.
ones, but people were just acting like if not now, never. Like I don't.
That's just a lot. Like,
Oh, that's
also,
not true.
the Chiefs are going down right now. The Ravens didn't even make the play. Like, they're all going down. But
You want to know what got me extra on it? Netflix just did an Elway documentary. You know, guys like Clemmer obviously got to live through. We don't get to live through it. I was like, That guy, he literally different because he was like the golden child, much younger than Josh Allen.
He also got there but lost. But John Elway for his entire career was branded a loser until those last
He
two
went to
seasons.
3 Super Bowls and must have got outscored by 100 points.
He was everyone was like the face of loser in NFL was John Elway for years.
and then
Who did he
went,
lose
and then
to?
went win out.
Who was his Super Bowls?
Lost to the Giants
Niners,
by 19.
right?
They lost to the Niners by $1 billion. That they were arguing that Niners team was like the best team ever.
Yeah.
And then they lost to the Washington by like 42-10, and they were touchdown favorites. They got up 10-0. We gave up 42 unanswered.
I didn't know.
Crazy.
I didn't know Elway got because I was at the end of his career. I remember him as a kid.
So I don't remember. I don't
when
remember
Denver
those Super
changed.
Bowls.
Denver changed their uniforms and they beat the Jets.
I just
Obviously,
remember my
in that
dad
game.
always talking about it. Like
He
was
goes
like
back
the
to
loser
back and the
forever,
famous
then
dive.
Like I remember as a kid
Against the
growing up, like
Falcons.
Elway was just a loser, and then
Packers.
those last two, Packers and
Didn't he beat the Falcons though, or am I crazy? Denver beat
Packers
the
and
Falcons.
Falcons.
But the dive was I believe it was the Packers, I thought.
Okay.
Yes.
When he got helicoptered,
Yeah.
that was the Packers. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, back to back, and then he went on top. What a cool way to finish that career.
And I'm not saying like his is going to be storybook, but that, if anything, an example of like, just because you don't win one like immediately doesn't mean you can't win a few.
Oh, of course.
The
I mean,
obvious.
and even Peyton will always get the credit he deserves for his second one because of how great he was for his career.
Yeah, but
he was atrocious.
horrific.
If you
Horrible.
look through it.
Couldn't throw the ball far.
Yeah, he literally could barely. He got benched during the season.
Brock Osweiler.
He got hurt and they soft benched him.
Yes,
and then,
they did.
And then Osweiler was so bad they just put him back in. I
Yes.
think it was literally week 17 if I remember correctly. 16 to 17 they put him back in and then just wrote it out.
Denver beat the Patriots during that run.
No. What?
That season,
I don't know about that.
Manning.
I don't know.
Can we look that up?
During the season
the-
or
Yeah,
No, in the
playoffs?
AFC
playoffs.
Championship
Oh.
game. It was the AFC Championship
Oh.
game in Denver.
That's one like we talk about all the time.
I don't think the Patriots have ever haven't won in Denver under Belichick. Am I
That
right about
defense,
that?
that defense was elite.
Granted, but Manning couldn't throw the ball forward. Like
I know, but
remember
They had a
I
good run
think
game.
it was-
Anderson was good, and they had prime fucking Von Miller, and then the last good
No,
years of
I know all
DeMarcus
about.
Ware.
But I think Brady had a
Just
bad.
insane.
I think Brady had a bad pick in that game.
In both of Manning's Denver runs to the Super Bowl, he beat the Pats.
I'm saying that last one.
Yeah, the last
That's
one.
more
the
Brady's.
was-
That's a
Manning's
like,
really fucking.
He was
The first one he was
ruined
amazing.
Brady.
first one he was 400 yards.
He set all the
two
records
touchdowns.
that season.
100%.
They got demolished.
So the second one he goes 17 to 32, 176 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Could be worse.
That's all you need.
Not terrible.
That's all you need to
By the
do.
way, you-
2018 final.
You know who Elway beat in the AFC Championship game when he went to that Super Bowl he won the first time? The Jets.
Yes, he
And
did.
in the very next game, Testaverde blew his coach.
You know what's funny to think about? Like people were talking about like. Obviously, the answer is being a Bills fan, but who would you rather be, a Bills fan or a Jets fan? And it's like
Yeah, no.
the Jets. People were talking about this in a way, but like the Jets, you know the result. The Bills, it's like you're it's heartbreak year after year where you really think it's the year. Like it's not like it's a joke. It's like, this is the year.
But at least
And
you
it's
have happy
never.
moments.
But it's never like they lose and like get blown out. It's always a controversial call. Always this, and it's like I don't know
They've
how
done
much they.
stuff that-
Especially if you've been a Bills fan since when they went to the Super Bowl 4 times in a row. You know, like it's like.
well, that's what I was gonna say. Put a thing on DraftKings potentially. Put my line in the sand right now. I don't think anybody ever goes to 4 Super Bowls and loses all 4 ever again.
No. It was
100 years.
what happened.
it-
It was
yeah.
we all knew when it was going on. It was like, this is
100
insane.
years. 150 years.
And the last
Whatever-
one was the worst because
whatever
you knew they were going to
timeline
lose
you
that
want,
game.
like that'll be the crux in your like that's a feather in your cap forever. Like it's unheard of.
That fourth one was the saddest one because you knew going to that game they were going to lose.
Let's move on to
That was the
Cowboys
one.
again.
It was Cowboys.
49ers.
They lost the NFC East.
we got 49ers. We're not even really talking about. It was horrific. They were just too injured. The Seahawks didn't even have.
Opening kick.
The Seahawks didn't have to do anything. Like it literally, like if you look at the stats, it'd be like I don't even know how they scored 40 points. It was so easy for them. The 49ers were just dead. They had
that
too
was,
many injuries.
How did
They
Philly?
had no chance
How did Philly lose this team?
because the Phillies just
Philly was never good.
They
That's what
really
I kept
weren't.
saying.
Oh, I'm
did
firing
say
Sirianni. I'm watching this game and Sirianni's gone.
Yeah,
I think
What
it might be a little bit. It might be.
It's
It's a little bit different. Listen, they're going to lose regardless. Kittle, I feel like, was the complete like it.
it was, but I think they would have won.
How does
They
Philly not
would've-
take advantage of that?
I think they would have lost 41-14 then. Like I'd say, I think it was
they
the
were
whole
just-
defense. They were
Morale was at an all-time low.
Yeah.
They still lose to Seattle, 100%, because they lost both that I said they were gonna be in a fighter in. It really comes down to this: it's that week 18 game or week 17, whatever the fuck that 18, whatever that 18 game is. That flips it because then they're at home. I really do.
Yeah.
And they're the one.
They weren't gonna
that
win
flip
that.
shit.
They weren't-
Seattle's defense is just that good.
Seattle's, yeah.
And also the Niners run D all like you could
Granted,
just run on them.
Seattle's formidable, and it's. I
Also,
mean,
can't just
Darnold wasn't hampered really.
Can't
He
just
looked
give
fine.
McC-
That
like,
was
we're
over,
we're
like-
talking about a
all you have to do is zero in on McCaffrey, and that's it.
There's a world where there's a Super Bowl of Jarrett Stidham and fucking Sam Darnold.
very
Yeah,
like
very, very.
Who the fuck would
Sam
ever
Darnold will be like a 2-touchdown favorite, like a
Yeah.
10-point favorite in the Super Bowl.
defense. Yeah.
Next game though.
Before we do that, let's talk Stella Blue.
Let's do it after this one.
Okay.
Just Pats, Texans. What a horrific performance by C.J. Stroud. It was like
disagree. Thought he was all right.
Are you joking, right?
It's horrible.
He's having fun. He's positive vibes only.
I like it. As long as he's
I
laughing.
tweeted it
I
out
don't
during the
care.
game. I said, if you're the Texans, Stroud is stepping up. Like, let's go see some other guys.
No, but it was one where you're like, oh my god. Some of the throws you're like, he
he had the
literally
yips,
tore his tight end's knee.
That's how bad of a throw was.
That's how
He
bad
ruined
the
guy's
throw
AC.
was.
Ruined the guy's life.
And
Sometimes
to
I like
be
doing
fair, like no Nico Collins, and then Dalton Schultz gets hurt.
Don't care.
It's no. You have to say what happened.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least,
their
but,
defense-
like,
yeah.
He was so bad. Their defense, I felt bad for them. I actually don't think like I almost think it's you got to put in Davis Mills to try and get a spark. You have to try to do something like that. He was that bad where it's like I think you have to say, hey, you are done. It's happened, but we've seen
moment
it
you
before.
do that-
Surprised they did it, to be
The
honest.
moment you do that, you have to sit like he's gone in the offseason.
I will say this.
I don't know though because like we've seen it in college where like the Tua shit comes in and like things work out sometimes. Sometimes it's just not your day. It's
Also-
really bad.
But that also would point to like Hubs. Or I guess he did come back, but then he left the year after.
Yeah, he came.
But I guess he had to graduate
I will say
I'm
this.
just saying like
the next year. But then he immediately went to Oklahoma.
Right.
yeah.
Like, I was on the
was
fence
too-
about it because I thought they should have pulled him. I didn't think that fully meant they would have to like punt on him for good. But he's definitely now in a like such a this year's like make or breaks his entire life.
I will say this.
He's
As
bad.
bad as
if he's anywhere near this bad again, he's just like a backup for the rest of his life.
bad as Stroud was, Houston, like Dave kept tweeting it during the half.
Defense.
The defense
This
was
is still a war. They're in. They were. It was never. Guy throws 4 picks, bro. It should be 35 to fucking.
It was an
3.
all-time performance by the Texans defense to keep them in that game because
They lost by
the short-
12 and gave the Patriots 7
the
points.
short
on pick
fields that they
More
continuously
than that
would
even.
put
They're
in.
Still right there. No, I know, but at
He
least
gave him like 20.
I'm saying direct 7, a direct.
The
But they were
Patriots,
right
yeah,
there still.
Patriots
Like
scored a pick 6. Like it's their defense is
bad as Houston
that
was.
good,
Like you
dude.
look
There
at
was a few
that.
times they give him the ball at midfield and
No.
give him no points.
100%. It was
Like,
crazy.
They were
The
just,
Patriots didn't look good.
No, May didn't. It wasn't.
May makes good throw. Like that booty catch was
that catch was
incredible.
it was a good throw, but the
Incredible.
catch was,
catch was
Incredible
better
catch.
than the throw.
Incredible
100%.
catch. Oh, yeah.
But my God, but like the Patriots haven't looked like that good in their 2 wins.
No.
They're doing.
Oh.
They're winning. Like there's.
You know what? The Patriots.
But like they're gonna.
They haven't.
That's what we
Patriots
said
gonna
down
go
the
Super-
stretch here. There are no super teams. We called it a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
Be fair though, the Seahawks like kind of have been a super team.
the Patriots,
have.
the
Seattle
Patriots-
has been.
They've been
like,
dominating.
I don't think you can. They may win the Super Bowl and it's old takes exposed, but still, I don't. And Darnold's been good, so I guess it's hard. If you have Darnold under center, I'll never. He can always Darnold.
He's been.
There's
13
always
but,
that
like,
thing
how
where
many
that
times-
car
The
just.
defense is that good.
But it's also
That
how many
car
times
just
can
breaks
you-
down, dude,
How many
out of
times
nowhere.
can you say
It's
it
like-
about a guy when he's like he last 2 years he went 13-3 and then now he beat the
Agreed.
shit out of the 49ers.
Agreed.
Like I understand what you mean, but
At
they
any
have
point,
been
You could
dominating.
just be driving and that car just breaks down. And
What was the
falls
record this year?
apart.
14-3.
14-3.
yeah, last year was
28-6 in his last 2 regular seasons.
yeah. It's like and he still gets
You
this.
know,
talk.
it's possible. He could have
Well, anything's
combust.
Yeah, but it's just like he's not. And he like it's almost like he did it. He's done it. Like if he lost this
honestly-
game, if this is a game he lost and he like fucked it up bad, because even the end of the year he could have lost and he won those games. Those are big games. Sam Darnold in big
He could
games has
combust.
showed up.
He could combust. We'll see.
Anyone can combust.
I mean, yeah, Bo Nix could break his leg on the second.
I mean, you
last
could
play of the game
like
and
Goff and May
instead of-
both had bad games this week. Like
I know you could say anybody could
Stafford.
combust, but
Or
like
Stafford, it should be.
the percentage on on those wheels is way less on Allen and Mahomes and Burrow than it is on Darnold. That's
then the
all I'm saying.
percentage of his defense being good is much better than all those teams.
It's just that he's been
offensive
playing
line.
well, where it's like you kind of just have to give him the credit now, where it's like he's just a good quarterback, and I think
Crazy.
and
The
they
only
played good in the big game in the
the
playoffs.
only implosion game he had this year was the first Rams game, and they lost by what, 2?
Yeah, they were
true.
Yeah,
On the road,
they're 4 picks, but they were.
they lost by. That's like if he just doesn't do that, like they'll.
Yeah, I mean, they got to be confident going in. So
I mean, this is a hell of a test, though. This next
The
game.
The Patriots are like just good enough to not make me say the winner of the NFC is just like a shoe-in.
Yeah.
They're like just good enough because I want to say it because they'd be the clear favorite, but they're like just good enough. I'm like they could go steal a game.
Yeah.
They go steal that game.
Yeah.
We have all
They're also bad enough that I wouldn't. It would not shock me if they just lost to Denver. It'd
no.
be surprising, but not.
I would be
shocking.
pretty shocked.
I wouldn't be that shocked because that defense is
It's
so
just if
good.
they just go make it a rock fight.
All
Like,
right,
And it's also at home.
but it's not about football team's much bigger than just if they run the football, play defense. Like,
we say that, but then like Josh Allen, the only reason that Bills team was anywhere is because of the quarterback.
but the only reason, but then also they lost because they turned it over 1,000 times.
I know, but the only reason they even like had any success at all, like the quarterback is so important. But when we've all seen teams like the Bucks or the Ravens back in the day, not to shit on Joe Flacco, but like or even the Ravens before the Joe Flacco one, like you can win in spite of your quarterback.
But yeah,
For
like,
sure.
to be
Denver
fair,
did it
Broncos
with
team we talked about with Peyton Manning that last year.
No, that's what I'm saying with Stidham. Like you never know. Like
You can.
if your defense just goes like you get a big strip sack, you get that big like defensive touchdown, you force a couple.
Trent
turnovers.
Dilfer is a Super Bowl champion.
You're able to like have a
Worst
couple
quarterback to ever win
have
one.
a couple sustained drives for touchdowns, like a couple of good running drives, or you burn a combined like 13 minutes off the clock between 2 drives, score 2 touchdowns. Like
that's what I was gonna say.
like those are things that they're not the craziest thing.
Denver should be playing some games to run the play clock down to 0
That's what
every
I'm saying.
single play.
Make
Like
it a
play some
short game.
fucking annoying like. Patriots, like, yeah, just fuck with them.
Well, Sean Payton, he'll figure it out. I actually think pretty highly of him.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think it's like obviously if you put a gun in my head and said pick the winner, Patriots, duh.
Yeah.
That line,
Like it's I think
Very
it's,
weird.
I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah, no, I do too. It's just I think Peyton's that good of a coach. I think the defense going to keep him in it. But before we have all week to talk about these games, it also is funny that it almost just went chalk, like so close to going chalk.
All 4 favorites won.
And I'm just saying like 1-2 versus
Betting favorites all won.
like it would have been 1-2 versus 1-2 if the Bears win that game. Like it's pretty crazy.
It was covered.
Crazy to cover that game.
And I mean, yeah, they were. Yeah, I guess crazy to cover, but they also were. I mean, obviously just them.
Just
it was
fourth.
close the whole game. I mean,
No, yeah, I'm just saying that the
last
way they.
week.
no,
I
of course,
mean,
the play, obviously the play.
That's a pretty bad beat.
Oh, it's horrible.
yeah, no doubt.
Before we have all week to talk about. Before we talk about the national championship tonight, which is crazy. It's tonight, Clemmer.
Yes, Stella Blue's new canned lattes are here, crafted with 100% Colombian coffee. Each can is a good source of protein and comes in 2 smooth flavors, espresso cafe mocha and espresso sweet cream. Whether you're braving your morning commute or chasing your pup, Stella Blue cans are for those always on the go and for those who care. Stella Blue is more than just great coffee. It's about giving back. Big Cat named the brand after his rescue dog, Stella. Let's go. Dogs are the best. Who inspired our mission to help more dogs find their forever homes. Each purchase supports animal rescue organizations. So when you drink Stella Blue, you're not just fueling your day. You're saving a dog's life, which is one of the greatest things you can do. So go get Stella Blue. Try the new cans today. Taste the difference and make a difference. All new Stella Blue canned lattes are now available at StellaBlueCoffee.com, StellaBlueCoffee.com, StellaBlueCoffee.com.
Tonight was it 8.5?
Yeah,
8.5, yes.
8.5. Indiana's minus 8.5 against Miami. Miami is home. Everyone remember they are home.
Stadium.
They are literally. They slept in their own beds last night. Like they are. I am Miami plus 8.5 tonight. I think their defense is very good. They can keep it close. Is all I'm saying. I think that everyone's just. And listen, would I be surprised if Indiana blows them out? Not really. Not because they've been doing it. But I'm going Miami plus 8.5. I think just like Carson Beck needs to be a little he's been in big games. We know that with Georgia.
Very good in big
and
games,
he's been
for the
and
most
he's
part.
being
He's
more than a
won most of
game
them.
more than a game manager. I think that I'm taking the points. What do you guys think?
Points. I'm worried about Beck versus defense, but I do think this Miami front we're finally gonna see Mendoza like under pressure. I feel like he's just been sitting back in the pocket and doing whatever he wants. Finally, maybe we get to see Mendoza a little rattled. That's how good this Miami front is. I've yet to see what the injury updates on some of their guys are because they were banged up last game.
A lot of them are healthy. Like Mesidor's like full go.
He's
Like,
a big guy on their line.
Mesidor's the other like pass
Not
rusher.
him. It was an.
I know the one that tried to play, or
Yes.
that they're saying he's going to play.
He's a big.
They're saying pretty much like everyone's.
All right, then.
play.
Yeah, I mean, I
most
like
part.
Miami here. I would imagine in my head it's low scoring because I don't love Beck against that IU defense either. But keep it close.
I just want Miami to win.
Yeah, for
I want
sure.
Miami
I just want
to
it to
be.
be a
I'm the other
wants to be a
way.
game.
I want Indiana to win.
Don't want this.
So that's where I'm at. Storylines, love Kadick, love White Boy Rick, Indiana. It's amazing what Signetti's done. And to turn a program around like this is unheard of. I think it might only happen in the NIL era. That's a great story. But since we've been at Barstool and like kind of since you've been alive and ever since I've seen that fucking 80s documentary of like, no, again, my favorite documentary is knowing a little bit about it. I knew about those Miami teams, but didn't know how fucking wild it was. What's been the longer story that you're weighing for the cash in? Miami being back.
How long has it been?
2001. They won the Natty in 01.
Yeah, 01.
And lost to Ohio State.
So like, and yeah, I should say that.
Will's
Looking back at the
Magini.
80s teams and watching that 01 team,
a
no,
long
03.
time.
No, you lost in 03. I apologize. Miami, you beat him in 03.
We beat them in.
Beat him in 03, I'm pretty sure.
Well, it gets confusing because it's like
Yeah,
the
it's
02
whatever.
season.
But
and
you're
it's
right.
like
I watched
January.
those Miami 01 teams, that unbelievable team, and then it's been forever. Then you watch the documentary. So like the longer story, and they've been toying with it. The longer story or the longer payout is Miami being back. So like if Signetti's gonna win a championship, I want him to maybe wait a year. It's more fun. I take Miami to win the fucking game outright.
There's one guy.
And that is a dumb bet, in my opinion. But like straight up, you get to watch in these championship games. It never feels like I'm on the true dog, or like it's a big time upset. It'd be fun to watch Miami. I do think the home crowd plays an environment. Indiana's going to travel, but Miami at home, we'll see. Cristobal with big game pressure. We'll see how it all shakes.
There's one guy I want to see win a national championship. That's Danny Boy Kane. I want that bastard.
Yeah.
He's wearing his shoes tonight. He's got the tickets in the wallet already. His plane did take off. The man's in the building. He doesn't get rattled for shit. Tonight's his night.
Unbelievable banner.
I just get eerie when like too many. The way Indiana had been getting crowned just makes me like nervous for that.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
even take the betting out of it. Just like when a team like that, where it's like they've been great. Like they've blown out these last two teams. Obviously looked really good. I think the 3 times they played top like 10, 15 defenses was Ohio State, Iowa, and Penn State. All dogfights they were in. I don't know. I just think the way Miami plays, if Miami can, to me, it's just like Miami just doesn't turn the ball over. It's going to be a
Right. If Beck can just like be
They
a
just
game
don't-
manager, man.
Because the thing with Indiana, you just know they're not going to. Highly likely not going to. That's their brand. They execute super tough, super smart. They just always make the right play. They don't make mistakes, penalties, turnovers. They just don't do that. Miami, I think they need to sustain a couple drives, like 2 drives. They don't even have to score a lot. I agree with Hubs. I think it's low scoring.
in Beck's
need
big
2 good
spots
drives, 2,
against
like, good
SMU
sustained
and Louisville,
drives.
he had a lot of picks.
He had 6 combined, he threw 4 in the one.
But also Miami, the past 2 games in huge spots have been in really tight games and
yeah,
have
like
won.
it's not as good teams. Like they
No,
were
as
they were
good teams, right?
as not as good teams as Indiana. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like they were way better than Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Way better than Ole Miss. Like they should have won. Like they let them hang around.
But even like Ohio State, like that's a really good defense they played against, and they stayed in that game.
As much as Indiana's got a great resume and they beat Oregon, who's unbelievable. Miami's got some impressive wins as well.
Of course.
Notre Dame, Ohio State, and
A&M.
Well, doesn't Indiana have Ohio State?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
listen, they're both in the championship.
Yeah.
They're
You
both
gotta,
have,
you gotta mention that if you're
you're
gonna.
both have
accurate. You're
impressive
accurate.
wins.
I'm just more. I didn't want to poo-poo Miami's record.
That's fair.
No, 100%. It's just they have 2 losses and
you got-
0. But like I think 8.5 is a little
None
disrespectful.
of you guys are I think the story, Indiana's story, is so
Oh, of course.
wild. Like this coach, Indiana football, like for all of us, like the idea that they're good is insane.
joke.
If they do it and they pull it off tonight, not even pull it, they just win. Obviously, they're supposed to. Truly, like you can't quantify it. The most miraculous thing that's like ever happened.
Especially undefeated.
You cannot quantify what they've
Crazy.
done in 2 years.
Yeah.
They were the worst college football team for 100+ years.
And you guys don't want to finish that like that. I mean, that's why I understand if you have betting reasons. Like, all right, yeah.
No.
And also, I gotta say, I gotta shout out my guy Vibbs. Vibbs, big Indiana guy. He's pulling for Indiana. So I'm like, all right, that's kind of a cool story. Let's go.
I think now it's like, it's just crazy that like they're not the underdog. Where it's like, it's not even rooting against them because trust me, I'll flex the Big Ten muscles. I'll always play the card I'm dealt. But now it's like they're such big favorites, and I'm telling you, you're gonna watch all the like predictions. They're all gonna say Indiana's win. Like it's gonna be sweep across the board. Maybe there's a Miami guy, unless they throw Michael Irvin on there. He'll pick Miami. Everyone's gonna pick Indiana.
Like outright, you mean?
Yes, and people are just like the score predictions. Like no one's gonna pick Miami to win the game.
Right.
They're gonna be, and a lot of people I bet are gonna pick that it's a blowout.
Yeah.
That's what I worry about a little bit. In championship games, it does always feel like
Everyone's saying it's gonna be like a foregone conclusion. Miami's got a good enough defense to like definitely wreck the game. They just have to protect the ball.
8.5's a lot.
And the line literally and just the way you think about like line swings and value, like this was a 4.5 point spread like before kickoff of the Indiana game, 5.5. Like you're basically saying because of that beatdown, they're like a 3-point swing in value for them. Usually can be like an overreaction.
Miami's better than Oregon.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oregon was a weird team to me because like I don't know how good
Oregon really
even
was.
to this day, like what
I agree.
Like, their best win. And I understand you can say anything about Ohio State. I'm fine.
Big
with that.
question mark.
It's
with
just like
Oregon.
what did they? Yeah, like they never really looked like never at any point in Oregon you're like wow they look amazing.
They deserve
And it was
to
also a
be
good
there.
matchup with Texas Tech. Like it was just a good matchup.
They
for them.
Oregon
Texas Tech
definitely
showed that the Big 12 as a whole just were frauds.
Yes.
Oregon definitely deserved to be there, but I don't know how great they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's exactly where they were.
people
meant
start
to be.
putting when it's time to like show like your actual resumes. I'd feel like they'd be like, hey, thanks.
It's like they beat like USC, they beat like Iowa on like a last second touchdown. Like they did a lot of.
Again, yeah, Texas Tech was just a
That
perfect
was in the
matchup. For
rain,
them.
though. That was a girls' game, but fair enough. Yeah.
But I'm saying still like but I'm saying Iowa's like nah. And again, Indiana was in a dogfight with them too. So
I'm excited. It's nice that we don't like football still happening today. That's nice.
more football games total.
Hubs, what's your picks tonight?
I said Miami 8.5. Day 3 of the Aussie Open. So far, we are 12-5 and up 10 units. So we're gonna.
Do you usually do that well in the Australian Open? Like, is this higher than normal?
I mean, 10 units in 2 days is pretty.
That's pretty good.
Abnormal, but
I just didn't know if you always have a feel for this or not.
With the slams, I definitely do.
Yeah.
It's the first major of the year, so you haven't seen these guys a lot. But tonight, rolling it again. I'm just gonna rattle off names. You guys won't know them, but it's okay. Elliot Spizzirri plus 150, Ethan Quinn plus 110, Ugo Umbera plus 131. That's against Ben Shelton, by the way. I think he's gonna lose tonight. Dane Sweeney plus 143, Tomas Makak minus 147. Makak. I always leave Makak. Talia Preston plus 172, Sarah Bedjelik plus 111, Rebecca Sramkova minus 114, and Sorana Kirstea minus 118. Again, 12-5.
I'm gonna ride Tomas Makak, and I'm also on Indiana minus 8.5.
I got Miami plus 8.5. I have the Knicks minus 10.5.
Cooper's here.
No, he's not.
What do you mean?
I believe he's out.
Oh,
It's game time decision. But
it is a 10-point spread. So
Gafford's out, D'Angelo Russell's out, PJ Washington's out, Anthony Davis is out. That is their entire team.
Knicks are in
And if
shambles.
the Knicks are abysmal right now. Cooper Flag doesn't play. I don't know who scores the best.
I guess that makes sense why we're a 10-point favorite.
Yeah. And
Brunson might play.
Brunson, yeah, that's why I figured that spread is
questionable.
like.
Yeah.
And then I am going with, definitely. I think I have to go with Miami, but I'm going with Vermont. Oh, Vermont started already. I have Vermont 8.5.
Well, there's basketball all day, NBA and college.
Yale minus 9.5.
Yeah.
And then I'm going with VCU minus 14.5.
Makes me miss Big Monday though.
I have
To move into school, back to college today. Syllabus week, games flying, big time like Big East game, then a Big 12 game on Big Monday. Missed that.
Ev.
I'm on Miami plus 8.5. It's just literally contrarian. Like it's one of those like
Yeah.
if I looked up and Indiana was up 21 in the third quarter, it wouldn't shock me. But I just think they can make it an ugly rock fight. And I like the under 47.5. I was like first half under 23.5. I think it's going to be a slow start.
8.5 also allows you for a good backdoor situation. You know,
Yeah.
you can be within 2 TDs and still get in there.
I just think that it's too much of like an overcorrection.
I agree.
Indiana minus 13.5 is only plus 135.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, if they're going to cover 9, if they're going to hit 9, they're probably going to back some
because I agree. I think it's either Miami outright or it's Indiana blowout. Weirdly, so.
I think Miami could definitely lose a close game. Like I think Miami.
I think that's the smaller percentage, but we'll see.
I think Indiana wins by like 3-5.
I got Miami money line just because I think of the storylines. The game of the day today to watch in the A10 is George Washington, George Mason at 5 o'clock.
You have a lean.
Teams in the A10.
George.
George Mason a little bit at home, but my guy Caputo over at George Washington.
How about your boys at Air Force?
They won, right?
Yeah.
Well, I know, but the head coach situation.
I know.
What happened?
Suspended.
Suspended the
They
coach.
backed. Air Force hit a 3 to cover on the back door, by the way.
Oh, I actually didn't. Once
Didn't watch a
once the
second.
head coaching stuff came out, I backed out of the
Did you
game.
take that?
I take what?
You okay?
I was thinking about you both said George Washington, George Mason, and I was thinking about my ex-in-laws, my
Oh God.
first
Where are we going?
my ex-mother-in-law would call my ex-father-in-law. She'd go, Judge. I was just like,
All right. No, Ev.
Judge.
One of the worst stories of all time.
Horrible.
This is what I was thinking about. I'm sorry you asked me. I'm sorry. I
But you
apologize.
took Nevada, didn't you? Against Air Force?
I did, and I lost.
Yeah, backdoored. You got backdoored at the end.
But Ev,
I know!
their coach got suspended for player treatment.
The last time
I worry Air Force
last time I
is
knew
gonna-
that, Rico.
I worry Air Force is going to
the
rally a
record
little
again?
bit. They're terrible.
Bad.
3 and I don't think they're going to.
Usually players should get treated like shit if they're 3-19.
I still think they're pretty bad. So we'll see.
Duke
It's-
17-1, everybody. Just want to let you know. Oh, last thing. Stephen Che rooting for
They lose too?
Texas Tech at MSG.
Texas better than them. Got it.
Texas Tech just stifled.
Why don't you
BYU.
worry about Ohio State basketball over there?
We just
Yeah,
beat
horrible.
UCLA. Big win.
Yeah, horrible.
No,
Big tournament win. I need Bruce Starr to play in one NCAA tournament.
Carousel's going to get interesting. I don't know if they're going to fire him, but he's been a crotchety old fuck. I'd get rid of Cronin. Easy.
Why?
We
though?
just smacked them.
He's miserable, and they're
No,
not
but,
that
like,
good.
Stink.
But like, I don't know.
What has he done at
Weirdly,
UCLA?
like, I don't think many people want to go to UCLA. Weirdly, they
He's been-
should, but
Should
been the
want.
Did he have that
most
final?
vocal-
Did he have that Final Four team?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So he's hanging on to
That
that.
hell's on, I hope that
was
holds
5
coaches
years
on
ago.
for a while.
He's been really vocal about this Big Ten travel thing.
He's whining about
It is
that.
brutal.
He's whining about start
He
time.
talks about it all the time.
He's complaining his game started 8:30 at night.
Actually, he had a hold on. He had a quote that
Because Daddy Hep has to take
Also,
a nap.
like Duke just did that, and like I mean, UNC just lost to
UNC,
both.
UNC's
They lost
probably going to agree with him.
Lost to Cal and Stanford, but then
Sure,
Duke
he
just
likes
beat
the
them.
money from all the different TV deals. Like he's whining about that. He says he recruited bad play. Like he's like, I got a
Yes,
bad
that's-
roster.
yeah.
He's whining
Oh,
about
he's
that.
annoying, 100%.
He's
I just don't know who UCLA gets.
so they could get someone good.
Lutman.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's UCLA. I think you need either like a basketball like lifer, or like fucking somebody like flashy out there kind of.
Who? Before we go, what did you guys think of the Chase stuff?
Oh, the bet for the game.
4 yards rushing in overtime when their team is literally like.
It's just always
dying.
it's always gonna irk even more. It's probably why we fight with the guy behind the glass so much. Che's like, all right, what a bet! Like it's always kind of like.
No, he doubled down on Twitter. He was like, "Well, there's no, all the guys in the back row aren't Bears fans, and they were cheering for me."
I honestly
Though, a guy like Che, it's just like, yes, he was wrong. 1,000%, $100 bet in that time. You just let it go. But it's Che. That's who he is. He's not going to hide it. That's
You got to
his
know
thing.
what Che in the cave.
Yeah, that's his thing. Like I understand. I'd be fucking mad at him yelling. But you even look at Chief. He like smirked. He's like, fucking, there he goes. He gets his full rushing yards. It was the most obscure bet.
Is this part of his ladder?
It was 4. He goes. It was minus 108. He got. It was a minus.
Oh, not his.
No.
I thought he might have laddered the yards.
No, he did. I think the one I hit was minus 108. It wasn't like it was crazy. He won 100 to win 200. Yeah.
Well, that's where and the fact that he had the balls when someone asked him and just admitted, it was $100 celebration. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, it's.
I love Che.
But again, that's why I'm not mad. I would be mad in the moment if that was a Giants playoff game, and because it's basically the same thing. Giants and Bears, like the Bears, way longer they've been waiting for this. But like, I would lose my mind. Dave was like, you should have caved his face in. All right, that's the show. We'll do more NFL this whole week. We'll talk about the game tonight.
Championship game tonight.
Coaching carousel. There's a lot going on. Yeah, Miami plus 8.5. That's a show. And see you guys tomorrow.